Alright, so what we are doing today is we are going to be changing the anemic little stock transmission cooler in a 2001 GMC with a 40K Tru-Cool oil cooler that I picked up off eBay for $145. This truck is a 5.3, has a cam, headers, and a 3600 stall, and I don't want the transmission getting too hot, so we are going to be better safe than sorry and try to save the 4L60 from inevitable demise. So I will check in. First thing you're going to want to do, obviously, is remove this plastic fella with these push pins. As you can see, I don't have as many as some of you may have. So, there you go. There it is, it's off. And there you can see our little tiny transmission cooler. That's got to go. Next, the grill comes off. These are like twist locks here. You just take a Phillips head, or at my point, it's probably a flathead because they're destroyed. Those will come right off. Then you got a 10 right there, another twist. And I believe there's two twists, yeah, down here underneath the corner of the grill, here and here. And then there's a push pin on the end, and the grill comes right off. So, be right back with that. Alright, it's a little size comparison for you guys. So I'm guessing I'm going to try to get this to mount in the middle. And I think what I've seen people do is they line this guy up and then they modify this one to be offset. I'd kind of like it in the middle for appearance reasons. So I guess we will have to see what they include in the kit. So my idea here is going to be a nut to clear that. Alright, update. We got the bottoms mounted. There's the bolt there. Clears the bracket for power steering cooler. Same on the other side. For the top, it comes with these universal type brackets. I cut one down and bent it. Sent a screw into the support here. Made a 90. Not the prettiest thing, but either is the whole truck. But it is secure, very secure. So, grab the other side, get right to you. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. We got first bracket, second bracket. The second one went together much easier than the first because I knew what I was doing. I just bent it with some pliers, cut it down, and things looking demounted. We're gonna have to now remove this old fella and figure out how we are mounting the line. So I'm assuming I'm gonna cut this line here, and that line's gonna go straight to this guy, and sadly I have to cut this brand new tranny line right there and extend it over to that guy. I'm not super thrilled about using the rubber hose as especially since they didn't give me fuel line clamps, but I could always change that in the future. And hopefully it doesn't leak because I'm not flaring the lines because I don't have a flaring tool. I will do it soon. And the only other thing is mounting the ambient sensor, which I'll probably put right here. That's not so bad. Cool. Here we are. I think we're just about done. So I cut the left line, ends about here, slipped the thing over, ended up being able to find a flaring tool, flared that. Hopefully it doesn't leak. So this might be temporary. If it leaks, I will come up with a better solution. Maybe flare some fittings that actually go right into the cooler, but that's what came with it. This one is cut about right here. So it's clamped for now, small flare. I don't really like this. I'm gonna probably drill this so that I could put a bracket to hold this line straight, because it kind of can't just have it sitting there. Yep, and that one goes into there. So now we just gotta get some fluid in it. And lastly, mount the ambient air temp sensor. That's what I believe this little fella is. Where will I mount it? I don't know. Maybe here? Maybe upside down? I don't know if it really matters where it gets mounted. I think it's gonna go like that or something. Actually, never mind. As I'm holding the camera, it looks like I can just pop it into one of these holes here. Pull the pin out of the middle of the push pin, clip that down. That looks good enough to me. I don't give a shit. Oh, sorry. That is super sturdy. And let's get a comparison here. The old unit. Oh Jesus. Oh God. Oh God, it's everywhere. The old unit's leaking. But yeah, that's what we were working with. A 4 by, I don't know, 10. And now we have the old 2 foot cooler. We got a big trip coming up with this thing, so I'm hoping it keeps the transmission temps down. I mean, they don't get much over 180 now anyway, even in the summer. I'm hoping that this really ups the bar. So check back in. Alright, we got a start up. I'm not seeing any leaks anywhere, which is good. So for now, this should hold. Don't mind these ghetto broken headlights. New ones are actually in the mail. Should be here this weekend. Texas Speed Stage 3 cam in there. You know, just a little beater. But yeah, so far so good. I don't see anything leaking. Let it run for a little bit, and then we will reassemble. All right, so that about does it. As you can see, it's behind the grill there. I don't know if you can see, it's pretty bright out, but it looks good. Everything fits good. That about wraps it up. I will update in the description how it does after a few days. I just got to get some training fluid because, you know, it's going to be probably half a quart low with how big that thing is. The instructions will probably tell me how much I need. For anyone interested in putting this in their truck, I mean, you can follow this guide for probably 99 to 07 or 06 Silverado, Sierra, Tahoe, Suburban, anything like that. This is the only part number that's on the box, but if you type in Tru-Cool 40,000 trans cooler, it should come up on the internet there. It was like 160 on Amazon. I checked eBay, it was about 140. So came and I have no complaints so far. And it got rid of this little thing, and hopefully it helps the terrible transmission in this truck survive. I mean, the truck probably only makes 300 rear wheel horsepower, so yeah, we will go from there, and hopefully this was helpful to somebody, because I was going into this blind and figured I would help anyone else who had similar questions. I didn't use anything special. Hand tools, pliers to bend these brackets. I had a drill for some things just in case. Didn't really need it. And that should be it. Hopefully this helped somebody. Comment if it helped you. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.